And welcome back on Next Play Gaming with me, Alex, with more Lies of P. Alright, let me double check.
I always welcome.
Yeah, we can talk about the puppet frenzy with Manini here.
No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Alright, so yeah, he's seen this happen before, but it was not supposed to happen again. But anyways, last time, we were going through the Malum district. We managed to get our little shortcut here at the Red Lobster. Pretty sure that's what it's called, literally. We should actually be hitting a boss right away here. I used up all my monies to get a lot of stuff from the one shop, aka the black market. Yeah, Red Lobster Inn. Run! Hello.
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills. Hey, everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask. You really gonna take on the Black Rabbit
Well,
Brothers
you're supposed
by
to
yourself?
help, but you're just kind of standing there. I mean, I guess what they mean is they got their treasure and they're good for it now, but you know. I mean, you're literally right here. But yeah, that is the boss of this area. And we're gonna go for it. I wish I could do that more often to lock doors. Oh, they wanna put me in the coffin. I don't know enough of the OG Pinocchio
Bring it on.
like
You ain't
story.
seen nothing like my brother.
To know like what these guys represent.
Boy is mine! Mine! Root for me, brothers!
But yeah, they kind of cheat a little bit here.
Oh no! Knock him out, bro!
Come on! You played nice with the others. Don't you want to play with me, Mr. Puppet?
Get out of the way, guy.
by the moonlight. That's it.
Luckily the
You're a sweeper.
So this is just Leto's puppet, huh? Gotta admit, knows what he's doing.
well, that was close. Ow. Got him. That was a little bit too close, but we got it first try, thanks to the Aegis explosion.
Ah, this puppet's crazy!
Damn you. You'll pay for that.
We did it. We almost died though. We get taunt and some ergo. But yeah, luckily, the smaller siblings kinda... They're annoying, but you can take them out pretty easily. We get their ledger about stuff. Something or other. Let's go find this.
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the... Right?
We get a portrait. Over here, though. I believe this is a quartz, if memory serves. Yes, some more quartz for me. We don't want to take that elevator just yet. There's a little upstairs area here we can check out. Not much up here, but you know. Stalker masks. There's also, you can actually look at this. All puppets will die. Not us though, we killed them. Alright, let's go. Alright. And look who it is. Hello.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you, Mr. Stalker.
Hello. It's a relief to see you. I'll get straight to the point. I found the gold coin tree. Who knew it was right beside us? But there's a problem. When I tried to pick the gold coin fruit, it resisted me. I couldn't even get close. It actually burned me. It's probably because I have the petrification disease. Pathetic, yeah. So close, yet so far. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
So, as he says, the tree that he's been searching for is right over here. And we get the introduction to a odd mechanic in this game. A lot of people don't like it. I'm kind of meh about it. But I'll explain it once we actually collect some fruit.
I never expected to see the gold coin tree in a place like this.
So yeah, now we have a real-time mechanic. Every 10 minutes, some gold coin fruit just spawns on the stream. And if you listen to the music, you should already know where we are. But anyways, we'll go back to Gangyo.
Stalker, please. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me...
So we can talk about this.
I heard the alchemists made a device capable of fully utilizing gold coin fruit. I ignored it, assuming it was just a legend. You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that I know gold coin fruit actually exists, though, perhaps it's all true. Interact with the Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition. I might look urbane now, but I used to be a farmer. I'm also interested in growing trees. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree, too. If you come across such boosters, bring them to the tree.
Anyways.
Stalker.
Now we can purchase other kinds of stones. These are not infinite. You get one. Like, you can only have one at a time in your pockets, and you can have an unlimited amount of them in your storage. But really, the only ones that are pretty good are the ones that, for example, this one's basically a life gem if you know it from Dark Souls 2. This is boost stamina, restores your Legion magazine. This one's interesting. This one is very useful if you like using the Spectre for boss fights. This is the only way to keep your Spectre kind of like going, because usually they only have enough health and they're too aggressive and they only last until like a second phase of a fight a lot of the time. Barely. Unless you get really good combos with them. And then we have, for example, these ones. They buff your Spectre in different ways. So this one makes them tankier, but also makes them get aggroed more. But yeah, I'll buy one of these just to buy one. Bye. Look, we're back here. But there's a couple things we need to do before we leave again. First and foremost, we wanna upgrade our P organ. Alright, so I have one. What do I really want? I might go with the Retain Guard regain on Pulse Cell use, but like this one, for example. Yeah, this is actually more useful in the long run. Like, this is okay. It's a little bit more finicky, though. But basically, when you take a hit, even though you have some, like, regain health, like, basically, this you keep a portion of it. So this is actually kind of more useful. Anyways, we now have access to level 3s. We did that last time, so let's get this over here. Maybe I'll take a survival one this time. Yeah, I haven't taken any of these or any of these, so we're just... Yeah, out of the attack ones, like... The only one that's kinda useful would be this one, I guess. But, out of the defensive ones... Might go with... Yeah, we'll go with the attribute, special status ailments resistance. And then we'll see what we get over here. But after we get one more quartz, I should be able to start level 4. And then we'll actually go into those because, you know, this one's meh. And this one, good on paper, but overall, like, it's okay. But yeah. The gold coin fruit thing is right here. We can shorten the amount of time it takes. I don't remember by how much. We'll probably focus on this one next for our descent into level 5 or phase 5. Because just enhancing our HP recovery on the pulse cell is way better. Anyways, let's talk to Dad. Father.
You're back. The Malum district was as grim as we feared, was it not? But with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood out of the picture, we can focus elsewhere. And why not strike at the root of the problem? The King of Puppets' lair is on Rosa Isabel Street. Perhaps the puppet frenzy will come to an end if we can take down their king. Go to Antonia and get the key to Rosa Isabel Street. I already let her know you'll be coming by. I always remember these favors you've done for me. Though it pains me to send someone so precious into such peril. This portrait...
I was just carrying it in my back pocket, no worries.
I remember it fondly. I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. To think that you have brought it back to me. Forgive a foolish old man his memories. Memories of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
Yay! We get the clap. Alright. Yeah. Old lady, I need my key. Actually, before we do that, let's play a new record. We haven't played Someday, so let's play that one.
Hurry up. I heard from Geppetto. Rosa Isabel Street is ever so dangerous, I'm told. I hoped we wouldn't have to unlock the passage there. But if we want to stop this disaster once and for all, I fear we've no choice. Geppetto and I care about you very much. Stay safe. For both of us. I feel that my time's slowly coming to an end. However, it's a nice feeling to know that someone waits for you. That someone cares. Please take care out there.
The music's a little too loud, but it's okay.
I'll use my power
There, we want to hit level 30 on motivity, then we'll start going on these for 20.
I know my way around.
Ah, we're missing one, that's right. We did get the Bramble Curve Sword Blade, though. That's the thing I'll be using towards the Mega End game, I guess we could call it. Oh.
I know my way around.
Okay, yeah, I want to talk to you. What about you?
At the house of
Yeah, I don't sell anything I really want anyways.
I always will.
Restore my stable here. But yeah, this is like a parry move. I should have maybe tried using... That was a little bit more riskier than using the Aegis though. Only 4,000.
I'll use my power.
Écoute mon cœur, je t'attendrai même. Si
Yeah, it's level 62. I'll be pretty solid overall. I'll keep going capacity in general though.
ma petite voix, je t'attendrai. Je t'attendrai.
The song's about to end. Yay. But yeah, let me check. So now you can just come back here, it stays open, and we can visit the gold coin fruit tree. So right now, it's 9 minutes until the next one. I'll collect the one that we got. I believe the game does tell you, at least now. I think it didn't used to. And I believe they also increased the initial amount you get, like... Yeah, it tells you here. Like, when the game first was out, when you got to that part of the game, you would only get like 5 or 4, and they start you with 8. So now we can use the key here. We'll advance through here a little bit before I end off the episode. But we're in new territory. Just casually leaving the hotel. No breaking this door. I will have to switch my grindstone though. There's pretty much only puppets in this area. Granted, fire still works on the puppets, so I'll just stick with this. It's fine.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
You don't say, Jiminy. Well, at least I still two-shot these guys. So I'll fly in my room and it's being annoying, but it's fine. I don't know why that guy's just going at the wall there, but I'll take it. Yes, now we can upgrade our weapon. Hello. I think this is the actual way forward if memory serves me right, so... Oh, an artist's doodle. So we'll explore this side and then probably we'll end up culling it. I believe we have a bit of a little mini side quest over here somewhere. Yeah, I believe the coughing we hear over here.
Who are you? Ah, my stalker friend. I was worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the petrification disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tipple. There's a wine called La Bleuie. When I was younger, they called it the Ruby of the Heavens. I'm sure there's still some left in the wine cellar at Lorenzini Arcade. You're an enterprising lad. Bring it to me, and I'll give you something nice in return.
Sure. We'll get you drunk, lady. We also get a little pamphlet of the play that Jiminy mentioned before. Alright, let's move on. I thought that area was a little bit longer than it was. Maybe I'm thinking of something further ahead. Not this time, sir. Anyways, this is a bit of a weird thing. Like, we basically get a shortcut to just keep going. But I want to explore this house because there's something important we can get in here, if I remember right. Someone got murdered for a special report. Foreigner's confession. Spooky house. Evil babies. That'd be pretty scary to run into, though. Let's see. Was it super important or not? It was. Legion plug. I believe I have 2 right now. Yes, I know. How many do I have right now? I have 1. I think we do want to go to the very bottom, though, before we actually leave as well. Hello, ma'am. I don't know how that one didn't see me, but I'll take it. Hiya! Yeah, well, now we're at the bottom. Yeah, those guys throw bombs. They're not very nice. Yeah, we don't want to deal with those guys, honestly, right now. Let's move on. Well, I guess we can do this before we end the episode. But yeah. This is locked. this side's completely messed up, so I can't even go through here. So we have to go that way. But, let me double check here. Any items here? Yep. A throwing cell. Nothing crazy. It's so weird to me, though, that a lot of the blockades, you know, it's the typical game, like, I can literally step over this box, you know? Anyways, let's go talk to this. Hello.
Oh, what a beautiful puppet
It's actually up
you
there.
are. I can hear your springs even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friends? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red Actress, Adelina Corday. I dedicate this performance to my sister, Adelina!
As you can see there, she's kind of relentless.
Scream a requiem for me, if you would.
I can't even attack her, damn it. And yeah, she can parry you as well. Isn't that great? But I broke her sword, so...
You stole my sister from me, rotten puppet! You stole my sister from me, rotten puppets!
As long as you parry her enough and break her sword, she's not that crazy. Baited her.
Sister. As promised, we always match.
And that's another human we killed. To my knowledge, there's no way to not kill her, unfortunately. The Red Rose Estate incident. Alright, we are gonna real quick do that. We're gonna move on from here, but there is something real quick we'll cover. I will go back to the hotel to level up since we got just enough to do it. You might remember the enemies that were over there. I am gonna collect. Because now we can end up behind them and murder our way through to get the item that we want. Or we can just be sneaky and casually just walk. Dancer's curve, sword, blade, and handle. Yeah, I don't really feel like fighting them. Bye, guys. But yeah. over yonder. There we go. Another crescent moon. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get some extra ergo. Oh yeah, they don't react. For whatever reason. Alright. That one reacted, but it didn't matter in the end. A little extra ergo never hurts. Alright, let's go back to the hotel. So next time, we'll keep exploring through Rosa Isabel Street. Just cap it off with a level up, upgrading our weapon as well.
I'll use my power.
Alright. And yeah, another 3,000. Can I get that potentially? Maybe. Guess if I use all these... I don't want to use all these. There we go.
I'll use my...
So now I have my motivity to 30. I might need a little extra to upgrade my weapon though. Yeah, that's probably not enough left over for a level up of my weapon. So let's use 3 of these just to be sure. I need like 500 if I remember right.
I know my way around.
Yep, actually 600. That works out. So now we need half moonstone. But now with another Legion caliber, we can upgrade to the guard parry, which allows us to use up some Fable to do a parry with the Aegis. And then we can upgrade how much damage it does, so we can basically come back to do another one. We did get a Legion plug, which allows us to craft a new one. So, let's just make the Falcon Ice now. Basically, you get a bit of a gun. Not the most amazing weapon, to be honest, but it's very useful. You'll see why once we get there. For now, we're done for the night. Anyways, if you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a nice comment, leave a mean comment. That is all up to you, and it's alright with me. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.